Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, I'm working on a 4x6 Traveler's Notebook layout that I titled Spring is All Around, and I'm using the digital version of the collection Spring Market by Carta Bella. I'm starting with two strips that go at the bottom of the page and they go across the pages, but I'm basically creating 6x6 size papers for this. So if in real life I would use real paper, not printed digital papers, then I would be using a 6x6 cardstock paper pad, I guess. So anyways, so they're not large and consecutive, they're just two pieces that I just cut out from the same kind of, like when I say cut out, obviously digitally cropped from the 6x6 page or size paper there. Then I have this circle that I cut out with my circle die, and then I'm putting this paper strip across, and that will go across that circle, and then there will be another one. And as usual, whenever there is a paper sitting on top of another, I do just stress the edges so that the papers get more contrast and there's shadows playing and all that on the page, so that makes it easier for each of the photos to be visible, or for each of the papers to be visible. Then so here I have the two strips, and then all I need to do is just to cut them apart, and I'm using my X-Acto knife, and I have to be careful a little bit because I don't want it to cut through the back page there. So, but that was easy enough. Now I'm starting to work on the cluster that goes in the left top corner there, and these are all pieces that I just fussy cut. I printed from the same paper, so it's not too thick as a paper goes. They're not chipboard pieces in that sense, although I have printed from cardstock, like heavy duty cardstock, and I do like using that, but for the most part I just print it on the simple paper because there's a lot of small spaces left on the print paper, and to use up the space I just fill it up with all the embellishment parts. So here I have this little kind of green foliage part. The flower is a die cut piece that I just created and then watercolored. I tried to see what colors would be repeated in the photo more so than in the papers. And then I have these word strips that I usually add to my pages. They are word strips that I share as freebie on my blog MistyHilltops.com. They can just be printed and then cut into strips and then cut apart. So, and then for the title I used a label, one of my label dies, and then I just had a couple of a combination of different stamp sets. There was one that had something with, I'm sure it said something other than something is all around, but I just left out the top part and then added spring is all around, and so I felt that worked out pretty well and created my title. But that label I first also watercolored in the same kind of colors that I used for the flowers. So for the flowers I used a green for the center, which you don't really see that much because it has that bigger like floral shaped brad in the center, but still it is visible somewhere around the flower, and I've used that with the same kind of purple to create the colors for the label that I did there. They're all just watercolors. And then here are the last bits of word pieces that I want to add to this page, and that's pretty much my page done. I'm going to leave you with some more close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.